Hello guys, we're going to start here in just a minute. Just going to share the link here. Shot up first. Yes, exactly. It's going to be a big night tonight for kicking off week 3 of GSW. There is going to be a lot of updates in season 5, but I won't discuss them in detail on stream. But I will say them for anyone who is watching and might want to consider joining at some point. Alright, opening match, like LJC said, Glacier versus Taka for the TWN Junior Championship. Let's see, where did it put? Alright, let's see how this one goes. Open things up here.
Koyora.
Fight!
Both men meeting in the middle here with nice, yeah. Yeah, it's great that they're getting Ring of Honor going finally after all that time. Like, cause here's the thing, like, well, I've said this before, but like Ring of Honor needs to be like AEW's NXT. That's like the most natural way of doing things with that. And you know what? I am happy they got it on a streaming service, though, because if they can get Ring of Honor on the streaming service, that just sets precedent for them to, at some point, maybe put their own stuff on their own service. Because I think that would be the natural next step of things. But like I said, I think they need to make Rampage 2 hours. Yeah, that's the thing. Like like, it is. Like, it is, but it's just for Ring of Honor stuff, I believe. I don't think that they're gonna have any of their own, like higher-up stuff there. That's what I learned. Hey, DPS. But yeah, like I said before, like, I just think that they need to make Rampage 2 hours and have that and Dynamite 2 hours. Oh, counter. And do a roster split in Tiger Driver and put the belts on certain shows. Get some organization in there and have, like, and get the ball rolling there. I'm not saying they should always have that kind of thing, though. I do think that there will be points where they don't need a roster split or anything, but with the type of roster they have, the little airtime they're gonna get with that roster, and the little time they have for pay-per-views and all the belts and everything, they need to find a better organized way of showcasing everybody in the belts without feeling like chaos.
One.
Yeah. No, they didn't. Well, the thing with Ring of Honor... Oh, he just stole the Michinoku driver. The thing with Ring of Honor is that Ring of Honor was always kinda... It was really just a place for, like, indie guys to go that had a unified name. Because Ring of Honor never... I don't think Ring of Honor was really, like, a traditional promotion, quote-unquote. You know? They always felt more like, to me, like... They always felt... I don't know, they just never felt like an actual promotion because they just kind of let guys go in and out of there a little bit. It felt more like... To be honest, it felt more like NWA territory style, where all the indie guys were just gathered up and just did stuff. Yeah, exactly. They don't really that's the thing about WWE and some of the bigger promotions is that it's like their guys are their guys. If they go somewhere, it's like a big deal.
1, 2.
But with Ring of Honor, when you have guys all over the place, oh, Michinoku driver.
1, 2, 3.
Ah, Taka retains. '87. Nice start there for Taka. A little retention will give a little mid-card choice for LJC for later on. Next match is a tag match. Rollins and Moxley will be fighting DX in some tag action. Yeah, he always performs well. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's see how this one goes. But yeah, that's what I think AEW needs to do with all their stuff. But I don't know if they'll ever do that. It looks like they're pretty content with only really having 3 hours total for their roster with Ring of Honor. Although Ring of Honor having one thing I think will help with the balancing of it. But yeah, that's the thing too. Like, because the way Ring of Honor always felt like to me was that you had all like indie companies all over the states, and the best of those indie places, the best indie guys were just like used as like, in other words, Ring of Honor always to me felt like kind of like independent wrestling all-stars, you know? Yeah, it probably is, you know, like, because the best of the indie guys were on Ring of Honor, but Ring of Honor didn't really have exclusivity to a good majority of them. So that's kind of always been. I think Ring of Honor now, I think it's gonna get a pretty I think in terms of like preservation and consistency, I think Ring of Honor is going to be in its best spot ever, because they're not going to go anywhere. They're going to provide a great backbone for AEW in terms of like content and a place to develop guys. I still think we need to get rid of AEW Dark. I think that's just a giant waste of resources and time. I say any guy that's on AEW Dark, just put them on Ring of Honor. Like, all the guys that aren't ready for the big roster should just be on Ring of Honor, in my opinion. And if they can't handle Ring of Honor, then they probably shouldn't be in that company.
Fight!
Starting with Rollins and HBK.
Give up.
And Rollins and HBK probably would have had excellent matches if they wrestled during the same time period. Moxley gets tagged in. I know they've been, I know AEW's, I've been seeing ads for their pay-per-view Revolution. I'm interested to see what they're going to do. It's going to be a very big pay-per-view for them, that's for sure.
Give up.
It's going to be vital. It has to be like a classic. Bones and eat blood. Yeah, exactly.
1, 2.
Yeah, I think after the whole thing that he had with the title during the fall, I think at this point, I think I'm like I think at this point in terms of AEW stuff, I think it's pretty set to say that really Moxley shouldn't really be a main event. I'm not saying like not main event some stuff, but I don't think he should be in the title picture anymore. I think now more than ever they need to have younger guys like challenging, like, you know, for titles and stuff. I think it's time for the veteran. Look, Moxley's freaking bleeding. It'd be cool, but here's the thing too. Like, well, I think a title reign should be a reasonable length. I'm just not a fan of belts being on one guy for eons. I'm just not, because it kind of takes the fun out of stuff. Like, even if it's babyface or heel, I'm just not a fan of it. Because I feel like it to me, I know some people think like a belt being on one guy for his brand. On one hand, I mean, a guy having a belt for so long, some people feel like it adds prestige. I know some people think that having a belt exchange hands often feels like it adds prestige because of all the desire played it for fun. All the desire it brings, like, showcases. But for me, I just kind of feel like that I feel like when it comes to like that kind of thing, I just think that
Give up. Give up.
I just think that it's not so much about length, it's about like defenses. And I feel like a belt going back and forth in a long-term rivalry would be fine. Like the thing with Edge and Cena, like the belt went between them quite a bit during the rivalry, but it didn't like hurt the belt. Because DX combo. You know, like, so if MJF and Danielson, if they have a feud that involves them switching the title around back and forth a little bit, I think that'd be okay if they don't overkill it. I'm doing good, Eli. How you doing?
Yeah.
Cover from a frog splash. But it depends how they want to do it. Like MJF, I I wouldn't mind him having the belt for a bit, in my opinion. I think that'd be okay, but because he is like at a high point right now. But I think he can only be as good as the guys he faces. He could carry stuff on his own, but at some point he needs a good opponent. And we'll have to see how that happens. Like, that's good. I think guys that should be, I think at this point, I think after Danielson, because I think Danielson gets a pass because of his attitude and in the fact that he still holds up even despite his age. Ooh, that's gonna be big there. But I think at this point, I think the day of getting veterans booked into big matches is kind of done in AEW. I think it's time for them to focus more and more on the young guys. And I know a lot of those young guys are not big guys, like in terms of size. But at this point, I mean, at this point, you gotta go with the name. You know, even if a good chunk of the guys are small, you gotta go with it. Yeah, infected teeth, yeah, that can hurt for sure. Because they got guys like Darby Allin, Samoa Joe. It wouldn't. Yeah, that'd be interesting for sure. That'd be funny, but man, I don't know if they'll pull the trigger with that with Samoa Joe. Yeah, Medicines can be tough with that. Yeah, a Darby Allin, Hook, Danhausen, Orange Cassidy, those are really like big names for AEW. At least the names that stand out the most. Big Pile Driver. I mean, there's also like some other long-term guys like Eddie Kingston or stuff like that, but what's Keith Lee returning? That kind of gave him a bit of a boost. That could be interesting to see. But I don't know. Oh, Cradle Pile Driver.
1, 2, 3.
But there are some guys that could do good against MJF, but I think it's. But they really need to like get the young guys going, for sure. If not young, just guys that everyone wants to see get big, but never quite got big in a promotion, and this is their opportunity. One of those two, because I think there's just I think with everything that happened with Punk and Omega and all that, I think the paradigm shift on the concrete. I think everyone's ready to see fresh faces in AEW. Oh, look at that! Guess this Claudio was gonna come out. Yeah, it should be, yeah. Rollins and Moxley with a big win there. Next is a second of 3 rivalry matches. This is going to be Bret Hart against Owen Hart in some traditional action. Yeah, we'll have to see how far we get with the scouting list. Because this Friday slot is going to be with Strowman and Inoki for CEW. Gotta finesse it a little bit. Save more credits. Yeah, I get you there. There we go, finally. Let's see how this one goes. I believe Brett won the first match as a cage in the last GSW pay-per-view event, so it's gonna be interesting to see if Owen can climb back here. But as I mentioned earlier, stream, like, there's gonna be a lot of updates in the next season I am excited about. One big one's gonna be, it's gonna be a longer season. We're gonna be going to 6 weeks or rounds instead of 4. Because this season was kind of a test season a little bit because of the new format and everything. The format's gonna pretty much stay the same next season. There's gonna be some other ways of getting credits, like there's gonna be the ability of like merchandise and like trademark stuff. There's gonna be a new way to do rivalries, and just so on. I mean, it's all in the Discord, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot of that for next season. Some European uppercut trading between the two competitors here. Oh, he's going for a sharpshooter. Oh, we got Al Snow coming down to the ring to help out Owen. Now Owen was a sharpshooter.
Give up. Give up.
Owen trying to shot sharpshooter again.
Give up.
Oh, counter. That finally hits it there. German with the bridge, but Rope breaks it up.
Yeah.
Let's go to Boston Crab.
Give up. Give up.
Oh, Brett being set up top by Owen. Brett counters with the sunset flip.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Brett with the win. Well, you're doing pretty good in the credit count, so you'll definitely be pretty solid for the most part. But it's always smart to be wise with the credits you spend. Well, here's the thing though, LGC. Like, the minimum's 3 matches, but you could go for more if you choose to. Yeah, but if it is kept at 3, Owen's gonna have one more shot of redemption whenever they face next. But FTO8, they're gonna get some bonus there for that one. Yeah, it's not. Next match, Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe in a submission title shot match. Yeah, I think you're better off probably doing more pay-per-views. It'll give you, like, a little bit more. It'll give you more of a chance to, like, do, you know, for, like, stories, rivalries, or whatever. And you'll get more of a profit with it. I just wouldn't fully rely on it, though, because the trick with doing pay-per-views is not so much, like, frequency as much as just available time that I have to do them. So that's just something, because we gotta keep in mind that we have to juggle between 8 promotions. Come on, get on there. Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle. Oh, thank God. That's a better way of doing it. Where's Angle? Where's Kurt? Am I missing something? Oh wait, no, Kurt Angle's in FTO8. I was already... Oh my God. Yeah, oh my God, I can't believe I messed that up. Oh, rough. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Yeah, I love Kurt. Definitely one of my favorite wrestlers. Yeah. Exactly, Gray Man. I do plan on streaming again tonight. I believe it's gonna be a Star Fox's thing. And then tomorrow I plan on doing CEW stuff. And Noki and Strowman will be in action in that one. That's gonna be interesting to see them there. Second stream for tomorrow. I think we'll play God of War. Dan. Well, nice to see you join, Than. Man, you know what? I do want to review God of War at some point. It's funny, when I had PS Plus, I did have the ability to get it for free, but I had to get rid of the account because PlayStation kind of messed with my thing a little bit. It's funny, what happened was, I originally had the basic account back when the plan was like, before it was what it is now. And it was like 50-some bucks. And I got it in the fall. So I've been repaying in the fall for every year. And then the year that came out, the new tiered thing, they had a special for guys who had the original plan updated, they would save money. So I did that, thinking that, okay, from now on, I'll just be repaying it in the summer. But that wasn't the case. They had my repeat thing still in the fall, and it was the updated place. So they expect me. So I spent like 50-some bucks to update to the new plan, and then they expect me to repay for like 120-some bucks in the fall. So like 170 bucks in a 2-month period, which is ridiculous for something like that. So I had to quit it, and I haven't really had the funds to get it since. Yeah, quite a dive. 2K22, I do have that. I have been doing a couple superstar challenges in 2K22. One was YWA, the other's WCW. I think I'll probably be doing WCW one tomorrow after CEW. No, actually, you know what, scratch that. I think I'll probably do the WCW 2K22 one earlier in the day, and I'll probably do the CEW thing tomorrow evening. That's probably what I'm going to be doing with that one. And then Saturday there won't be any streams. Sunday, I am going to be at a con Sunday in my near me, so I will definitely at least do Asylum, but I don't know if I'll do 2 streams Sunday. It's hard to say. We'll have to see how that goes. Little angle slam. Fortnite. Man, Fortnite. Hi, Rolando. How you doing? You know, I never played Fortnite. Fortnite is a game that never really grabbed me. But yeah. Oh, counter with an elbow drop. But there's I still got quite a few games I can do. I'm doing good. I know Corey, my wife, she plays a lot of Fall Guys. I've done that a little bit on the channel at times. Yeah, I wouldn't mind streaming other games though. Hi, Kareem. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh man, that is one I definitely want to get into, but I gotta buy them though. That would take a minute. And I don't really know, like, now I think about it, I do have quite a few PlayStation games, but I don't remember the specific number. It's one of those things that's kind of a... I do have some on disc, though. Oh, multiple Germans from Joe. It's just a submission match, so it only end by a submission, or a give up, or someone gets critical, or a time limit. I mean, I definitely know I have, like, Mortal Kombat, even Football Leagues, Rocket League, Call of Duty things, some Doom. I got Doom, pretty much all the Dooms. Oh, Muscle Buster. Oof, you know what? I don't have FIFA 23. I wish I had more soccer stuff. That's kind of the next big sport I'm probably going to try exploring in the future is soccer, although I do have quite a few I still have to do. Yeah, I do like soccer. I would like to do... what I like about soccer games... Yeah. Oh, the clutch. Big move from Joe, trying to make him tap. Yeah. But FIFA's kind of been oh, you're an Augie. FIFA's gonna be different after 23 though, because FIFA took away the license from EA. So EA's next soccer game after that's going to be a little different. Oh, wicked German. Big chair shot.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Nice, yeah, man. God of War, that's quite a franchise.
16, 17.
Definitely one I want to try taking a look at some installments, but I do have, I have to spend money no matter which way I swing it. I didn't catch it. Big on the cover. Do not lose. Oh, the clutch again. Oh, Angle taps. Joe gets the win. Yeah. Itself is not the right size like on the cover. I guess I don't... I'm not sure what your question was, Kareem, with the ball being itself is not the right size like on the cover, and 03 is meaningful, but also not as big as the cover. But yeah, it's not as big as the cover because the cover's a disproportionate size. It's not going to reflect what's actually in the game. Yeah, another good match. More. Yeah, it is a big win. Coquina clutch. Next match, Hogan and Mr. Perfect for the GSW. Naruto. I haven't played any Naruto games. I know a little bit about Naruto, like a bit in a piece, but I never really watched it. Nice, Jericho and Joe, that should be interesting. Oh, no worries. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I haven't been able to get into. A lot of it's just time. You know, there's only so much time in the day. But I always like hearing what people would like to see. It may not always be stuff I can get to right away, but it is good stuff to have on the list to shoot for whenever I get the chance to. Hogan and Perfect, GSW. Yeah, nothing happened, right? What do you mean by nothing happened, thing? Where is that GSW title? It was so bad. Well, I have to see. He might get that belt. You never know. Oh, thanks, Don. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you. Kareem with his Jersey Shore shenanigans. Trying to get on GSW. Sometimes my controller kind of auto-skips sometimes. So it could take a minute to try to get it to, like... Yeah, because and the weird part is it does it with every button. It's not like a stick drift thing. It's just like, it's a weird thing. I almost wonder if it's like a game thing where if like I have too much shit downloaded and it kind of messes with it a little bit, but I doubt it. It shouldn't do it like that. I do have Minecraft. I did review Minecraft on channel. I do love that game. I wouldn't mind doing more of that, actually, in all honesty. I kind of went through a spell of playing it for a bit, and then I kind of lost my rhythm, and I haven't really been on it. I mean, they're acceptable on those. I mean, it's PS1 graphics, so you can't really have too high expectations for something like that, but it gets the job done. There, finally. Yeah, I like Minecraft. I mean, that's one of those games I wish I played more of. I have been every few days or so I look at my game shelf and see all the games I own, and I just think, you know, I need to play a little bit more of these, but you know, then I have all these projects in Fire Pro, and I'm just like, yeah. No, I haven't done Madden of that generation on GameCube or Xbox, although I do want to review those versions at some point, but at this moment, I think if I am ever going to do more Madden stuff, it's probably going to be the Genesis games, because that's really the only generation I haven't really looked at yet. But it's going to be a little weird doing it without Mike, because prior to that, we've always done those together, but Mike had to do other things, so it's going to be interesting doing it like solo, but it is what it is. But I'm not in a huge rush with it. I got a lot of projects I have to keep working on. Team Echo, if I can unlock them. I mean, I remember when you asked to do that for O2 eons ago, and I tried my damnedest to. And I unlocked almost everything but Team Echo. Like, it was like one of the few cards that the game would just not unlock, no matter how many times I tried. No problem, San. I think that's how you pronounce. Sorry if I mispronounce it. I'm not always the best with pronunciations. All right, GSW. All right, let's get this match here. After this, the main event's gonna be Terry Gordy versus Vader for the TWN title. My own team. I have to see. I actually thought about, like, I have thought about in various sports games doing like a little like free league thing like we do with this, but in other sports. But I don't really have the time, and it's definitely something I want to do live stream, but I just don't have. But I'm still on the works of trying to live stream other consoles. A work in progress. Yeah, I'll probably. No worries, I get what you mean. Yeah, probably be doing 2K22 a bit tomorrow. Although I would like to take a look at 2K23 at some point, but it's gonna be a bit. It's hard to have the money to buy yearly games like that. Yeah, it will. It will. For the created team, but there's a difference between creating a team and unlocking the team. There is a difference. But yeah. Miracles Hogan. I have to see. It may not work for him. It may not work for him. Yeah, you never know. It's, oh man, that'd be, yeah, cause that's another thing I can explore in the Madden games is the card bonus system. I always thought that was fun. Because here's one thing, I will say this. The one thing that the Madden games had prior to like 04, like 03 especially, I don't know if 02 and 01 had it, but 03 especially, you can unlock historic players and use them from free agency, but they got rid of that in 04, which I always thought was kind of weird that they did that. That's legit the only downgrade I know of for 04 compared to the rest of them prior. Ooh, Kareem, not a fan of current ones. Yeah, you know what? I really want to get back to Raw too, because I tried exploring like the season mode a little bit early on, but I need to get in the hang of the gameplay a little bit more. I wouldn't mind exploring that YWA style actually, because when you have 60 open slots for that generation, that's pretty cool. Because even the SmackDown games, they didn't get to like the 50s till like 06, SmackDown 06. Because it was they didn't have a creative team because it was a transitional game. For any sports series in general, anytime they go to the next generation, that first game of the next generation is going to be minimalistic because they spend a good majority of time developing for a whole new video game system. So that's why you don't see the bonuses till later installments, because they have more time to put them in there. Fog? Yeah, I heard the weather's been weird lately, but that's the thing about older wrestlers. It could be very tough to like do older wrestlers in this game because their moves that they use in this game aren't built like equally. Like the small medium moves in this game, like were the 80s guys, a lot of the older wrestlers' big moves, but it kind of can affect balancing a little bit. So I try to like get like the big variants in those slots as much as I can for those guys.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, perfect flex on the concrete.
11, 12.
One, two.
Oh, big boot. Oh, there it is. Perfect flex.
2.
Oh. You know, I don't know. I haven't really. Oh, missile drop kick. I don't know. It's been a minute since I played the game, so I can't say for sure. Oh, into a small drop. Too Cold Scorpio coming down to help out Mr. Perfect.
10 minutes gone.
No cells. Well, that is accurate. Oh, Tombstone. Perfect goes for a cover after a double suplex. Hogan powers out of it. Gets a second. Gotta make room service at the Marriott exactly. Oh, the sleeper hold. Oh, Hogan taps. His classic Nike gloves can't change the black color, but only white. Why? I don't know. What do you mean by that Kareem? Like, do you mean in a specific game or something? And 86. Yeah, I guess Hogan wanted more of that Marriott action than we thought. Yeah, that is kind of funny that he's still going for perfection there. Yeah, I'm a sleeper. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Next match, main event. Oh, has Black Nikeos been in the game? I don't know. It could be a design thing. I give a link. Okay. Let's see. Two Bowl Slobber Knocker, exactly. For links, I would go to the YouTube comment section and put it there. I don't know why they did that, Kareem. I wouldn't know why they did that. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Yes, that's the thing about wrestling video games, is that they're notoriously hard to keep up to date with the release date. Yeah, so that's the thing, it's very hard to keep up to date to that. Freeburn memes. Yeah, trademark. Yes, the trademarks. That's going to be a fun thing to do. Especially for pay-per-views, because a lot of you guys, for the most part, create your own show names and pay-per-views, but it'll be interesting to see if, like, two promotions want to do something like SummerSlam, or Elimination Chamber, or Spring Stampede. Because then that could make some interesting things there. Because the thing is, if you do get something that you buy and trademark, you can get bonuses with it if you do a successful event with that repping it. And you can say the same thing for advertisements as well.
Give up. Give up.
With all fails, Cream puts on a little Jersey Shore line. I will say I do like the ring sound effects in this game. I think the ring sounds definitely work well with this game.
Give up.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, NWL at this point, any promotion that already has those names, they're kind of like they can't really gain value with those things. The value can only be gained once they're like sold or traded for something else. That's when it kind of snowballs from there. That's kind of how it has to start. Like, for example, like once that rule kicks in, the only way I can make bonuses off NWO brand name and stuff, I would almost have to like sell or trade it to another promotion. You know, and then it'll go from there. But yeah. You can also do the same thing for like products. Like, for example, like if you want to sell like the green mist thing that Grayman always mentions, you can get like a product slot, and you can like sell it, and at the end of the event, depending on how successful your event is, we'll do like a product success wheel. and how successful the event is determines how many spins you get, determines how many credits you'll get with the sale. So that's how I'll probably go. Reviewing classic Echo Mark. I wouldn't know, Kareem. I think you would have to do a lot of research and campaigning for something like that. I don't know. That's no worries, Deeble. I mean, there's a lot of guys end up having to miss a lot of their shows due to time. Because when I do these streams, I just do them when I can. So that doesn't always align because a lot of the guys that watch this are in different time zones too. So it can vary. So don't worry about missing it. The only hiccup with the last one was like, and it's not really your fault with the mistakes in booking. Like, I didn't catch it either. It was just something that was easily missed, which isn't an issue.
7, 8, 9.
We'll just know for next time to keep an eye out for that. But yeah, no worries, Chief. I know Beastslayer wanted to propose Antonio and Nico a Muhammad Ali match between your promotion and his in the Discord.
1, 2.
Another choke slam. Gordy might be in trouble here. Okay. Oh, powerbomb with the cover.
2.
Okay, no worries. That'd be awesome. We'll
1,
keep the.
2.
Let's see if we can. Oh, Vader with the win. We'll see if we can get. Without egos. Okay, I would let Beastslayer know in the Retro Sports Gamer Discord, or you could just DM him. But let Beastslayer know. His name is Patrick, so let him know in the Discord that you're good with that. I have to check for that. We'll also do the calculations live on stream. That's a big defense for GSW. You're gonna get some extras with that. Take a quick look. Also do the calculations here. Three. It's quite a bit. The record, of course, still is Mike Hager with 5. Let's see, just calculating this overall evaluation here. Yeah, he was being very successful. Yeah, let's see, I'm gonna have to think who gets... Yeah, All-Stars will probably be sometime next week, I imagine. But LGC, you got an 83 for this one. Not bad. Very consistent. Also, with that mid-card and, Yeah, it'll probably be before week 4, I think. I mean, it'll probably, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, the average will vary. I really so much the dark horse is gonna be Eli's promotion. I mean, CEW's in the lead, but a big the SP that they got, like a decent amount of it was from just successful spins on the reward wheel. That's why they're so ahead. So that's just, and plus they got a big streak about having belts, so the TWN belts, that kind of helped too. But yeah, LJC, since you defended your mid card belt, you get a choice between a couple credits, a one point in the standings, or you could have a spin. And since you defended the TWN, your guy defended the TWN heavyweight title successfully, you'll just get like the 3 credits, 2 points in the standings, and the spin with that. So you just get all 3 with that one. Mid card you get to pick. Standing point, okay. Alright, so I believe that's gonna be good for this one. Like, for this stream specifically, like I said, I do plan on streaming again tonight, probably shortly in all honesty. But it'll probably be TWL Thunder 3. And the Thunder 3, so keep an eye out for that. But I do want to stream that in a little bit, so keep an eye out. But yeah, outside of that, that's gonna do it for this specific stream here. But thanks for watching, guys. In case you guys wanted to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, and you didn't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple. Bring the Thunder. We do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab. No problem, LJC. Our community tab on our channel as well. You can access that anywhere, anytime. We also have a Patreon page. The link to that's in the About section as well. The main goal of the page is to raise money for the channel, to give the channel a bigger budget to do more ambitious things. And also start making merchandise for the channel as well. And the merchandise itself will be geared toward aspects of the channel that you guys enjoy. So any support we get for that is much appreciated. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.